It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Joey Gallo, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Andrew Triggs will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Nolan Fontana. He'll get us started in this one under Texas, the lights.
The second baseman, Nolan Fontana.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately. That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
3-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's just 2 for 9. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Triggs, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Delino DeShields waits on deck. Fontana aboard here at first with nobody out. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Nothing for the Rangers to start. A's coming up on MLB Network. Yohander Mendez gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to seeing if the man hitting 8th can stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Striding in, Robbie Grossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 22.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Elvis Andrus, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Andrus.
First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Laureano is there, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and 0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. His prior history in this matchup, he's only 1 for 10. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Gallo leads off first with 1 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Aye.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1 and 2. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Chris Davis now. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Chad Pinder waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. And it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Chu has a read on it, 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove, and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. A bare hand for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Just missing here. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-0. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Fontana.
Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. First delivery to him on the way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, but the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Davis is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
In now, Delino DeShields as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
これは、おー、レフトフェンス直撃。
And this ball's off the wall.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
ここもまたフェンスも高いですね。いやー、早速先制点ですね。甘い。
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
コロリンチョしましたね。
Shields at third with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 2-2.
Wow.
In front there as this one's pulled off
ま
to the
た
left
ハードグ
side.
ラウンドがやたら広いですね。
The 2-2 pitch. Line
お
toward
ー、
the
い
alley
た
in
レ
left
フト
center.
前
And that's
さら
going to
に
get
1点
down
追
out
加。
there. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0
ナイ
lead.
スバッティングです。
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3
早
consecutive
速
two-out
コ
hits
ー
here,
チが
so
マウン
he's
ド
going
へ
to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
いやー、序盤から、噂をすればギャロさんじゃないか。43号ホームラン打ってる。絶好調のギャロさん。
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
多分このペースでいったら、50本もいけそうですよ。
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 misses off the plate.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
まあこっちとしてはね、攻略しやすいですけど、もうすでに60球ですからね。
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rangers on top here, 2-0.
アストロズが負けてくれたらいいんですが。今日試合なかった。
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
どこまで持つかですね。6回、7回ぐらい行ってくれたら理想なんですけど。
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
とにかくもうなるべく失点をせずに。
Stepping in now, Nick Hundley. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
もう最近も中継ぎがフル稼働しているからもう休めないんですよね。
And it's 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive
し
first
かも
hit of the
抑え
ball
のピッ
game.
チャーもフル稼働してますから。
One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
なんかちょっとでも休みたいんでね。
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul.
アストロズとの延長15回はかなり疲れましたからね。
The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting ninth.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 7 homers, and 31 RBIs. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
まあ、あと、マリナーズに3連勝できたのはでかいですね。しかもみんな逆転がついている。
They're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike
あれは
one.
ほんまにね、序盤に先発が打たれてね、
At second with
なん
2
か嫌
down.
な雰囲気やったんですけど、中継ぎがなんとか踏ん張って、
Hit hard on the ground to third.
うわを打たれた。
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him
こ
for
れ
a
は
base
しゃあない
hit.
ですね。
And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a
見
2-1
事、
game now.
打線が
Boy, talking about picking your
調子良かったんでね、特にギャロさんがもう満塁ホームラン打ったりとか。
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Simeon's off and running. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production at this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in once again, Shimizu Chu. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
だいぶ前にコート鈴木さんっていう人がアスレティックスキャッチャーいましたよね。おいった。おー、言ってるさなかにホームラン。シンスーチューさんホームランです。第17号ですね。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
日系人ですか。
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
Standing in now as Drupal Cabrera. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
日系3世。1点取られてからの1点追加ですね。
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third.
あとはいかにこのボール球に手を出さないかですよね。
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3.
だいぶこう見極めができるようになってきましたから。
Oh, and that's knocked down. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jet
で
Bandy.
もボール球を振らんようになったらもう球数がめっちゃ増えますからね。平ヤンキースに東岡ですね。
Chopper foul.
ヒューランヤンキース。
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
これで2連勝ですね。ヤンキースが6回表で1対0で勝ってます。
In there and he's ahead 0-2 now.
田中のマー君でしたっけこれ。
From the stretch. And he misses there, 1-2.
うん、まだ投げてますね。
Still hanging with him, another good
ち
swing
ょ
to
う
keep
ど
it going.
6回の表ですね。
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it
まあ
go.
でもアストロズ
Bandy
もよう打
stands
ち
at
ますから
first with
ね。
one out. Another try at 2-2.
おーしゃいったセンター前。
Into center field, line drive base hit.
ほんまに強すぎですわ。今なんかヤンキースがホームランで1点追加
Here
で
comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout.
トーレス
And
第
he's
1
going to
号
motion
ホ
for
ー
his
ムランだし
bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
これで2
So
対
he will
1ですね。
curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance.
お交代ですか。
Here's Merrill Petit answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Nolan Fontana will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a cold strike.
早いですね。
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
ちゃんちゃんちゃん。
He pulls
おー、い
this
っ
one
た
into right.
ー。取られた。
Laureano is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
足がゼロなんですよ。セ
No
カンド
play
ラン
now
ナ
for
ー。
Texas is the DH. Nomar Mazara. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
野菜ジュース。
Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
この球場だけちょっと鳴り物応援がありますね。なん
2-0
か
count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home is offered out and missed for the first strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
よっしゃー、レフト
Liner
前。
in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
さあ、満塁
The
です。
center fielder, number 3, Delino, the shield.
Ready once again, Delino DeShields. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's a .375 hitter. first offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Got it. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Texas. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far this one. They're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Line drive to left. Gallo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, number 22.
Settling in now, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
いやー、結構簡単に打ってくれて助かりますね。まだ球数41球ですからね。理想的ですね。
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. On the year, Davis brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matt, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
あー、デイビス。残ったみたいな。
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1.
ボール球多いですね。
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
これもよう見たらもうすぐにフォアボールになりそうですね。
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field.
これは平凡な
Davis
くらい。
is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So one away here with the bases empty, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Laureano is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
No strike. もう一本いっとく。
Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down and ordered, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Chad Pinter.
First pitch on its way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. So 1-1. Is in there for the second strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
まあ散々いろいろ聞いてるんですけど、全くわからない。
Still 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Yoく聞くだけで英語が身につくとかいうよく CM やってますけど、あんなんほんまに身につくんですかね。
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Choo on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit ball to second.
Wow.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And strike three called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Nick Hundley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Popped him up. Cabrera shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Score holds. It's 3-1. So striding forward now as Drupal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. ready. Now the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The batter, the catcher, Jet Bandy.
Ready now, Jet Bandy. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
肉でこさん、おはようございます。
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt.
Count is full. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away.
18でしたっけ?
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time, and that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
僕も18はおりましたね。
The first baseman, Ronald.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Pinder comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Fontana.
Now at the plate, Nolan Fontana. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
でもトリコンもだいぶレベル上げはったんちゃいます。
If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And another foul ball. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in, Nomar Mazara, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now, Jurickson Profar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. One and one.
最高のダブルプレーかも。
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Chu, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Now the A's designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1-1 the count now. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
なんとかこの回は抑えたいですね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but he will make the catch on the dead run as he cracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, the Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Dull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
Digging in to try it again, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Delino DeShields.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
Ready for another shot now, Elvis Andrews. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Dull Playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes now to Andrus. Line drive to left. Pinder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. He's set. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Laureano has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Jeffrey Springs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-1. Now that ball is hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gallo is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping in, Matt Olson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Olson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So a big moment here and standing in, Matt Chapman. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera bobbles it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Nick Hundley.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
High in the air down the right field line. And Chu will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. Texas is out in front, 3-2. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Leading off the inning, Jet Bandy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Bandy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Buchter is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty, you know why it's so hard to score off of this guy? He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Profar scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Nolan Fontana, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. No hits to this point. Fly ball to straightaway left. Pinder waits on it, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're up 3-2. Next up for the A's, Jurickson Profar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. Guzman has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Bandy is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Now to the plate, Robbie Grossman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Chu sprinting after it into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Rangers lead this one 3-2. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Trevino.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nomar Mazara. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Nomar Mazara.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Trevino, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Mazara swings, and this is into deep right. And it's gone. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara. Number 10 for him on the year. And it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. But they're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
これでまた可能性が高くなりましたね。
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
センサーも寝てんちゃいますか、もしかして。
The 1-0 down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime numbers against Soria. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Andres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 out with the man at first. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Shot towards second. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Mariano is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 4-2 Texas. Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The center fielder, number 2,
Runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
ゾウさん、おはようございます。審査の方は終わりましたか？
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
ホームじゃないと確認ができない。
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
さあ、あと1アウト。難易度がどんどん上がってます。
That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
3打数2安打。
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
ホームじゃないんでいないんで、さすがに出張しないみたいです。
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Last strike now for Oakland.
Yo,
Strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
4-2, the final score tonight. The Texas Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Yohander Mendez earns the win, his 2nd. Andrew Triggs couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
さすがですわ、やっぱり。
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
いやー、最後も全部三振でしたね。よし。これで5連勝ですね。かなり状態がいいですね。これでついに首位とのゲーム差が1ゲームに縮まりました。もうちょいで首位になれるかもしれないです。もう射程圏内入りましたね、これ。優勝間違いなし。優勝したいですね。さあ、じゃあ、とりあえず、ここで終わりましょうか。さあ、では、終わります。 お疲れ様でした。